Boom, bam, boom.
Yo.
I hope you can get some good stuff. I feel some product. Hello? Can you hear me okay? Awesome. Hey Mecca fam, Skye here with Rove. Dropped in some knowledge on our Rove products, but most importantly, our featured farms. Really gonna focus on that today. They just dropped here last week, so let's get started. Let's just give you a little bit of a background on Rove, such an OG classic brand since 2016. Ever since 2016, we have expanded our product line. We've expanded into other states. I really just today want to take focus on our featured farms line. This line is really, really important to us just because I think it really does set us apart from a lot of other stuff that's out there. It really, truly is a classic 100% cannabis product. The idea behind it is very simple. From plant to pen, right? So when we think about plant to pen, what farm do they come from? So each box is going to feature a different farm. Each strain is going to feature a different farm. With that being said, we, in our featured farms line, are really showcasing the farms that we've built a network with over all of the years that since we started in 2016. So it's for us to really recognize those farms and those cultivators that provide such top-notch value to the industry and to products in general. So to kind of get you started, so our featured farms line consists of live and cured resin cartridges as well as pre-rolls and flour. However, today we're going to focus mainly on the live and cured resin cartridges. Live and cured resin cartridges in this line can be found in half grams and full grams. And which Mecca carries both half grams and full grams, so you can definitely count on that to get good. With both of those strains, you can see here we have a live and cured resin flyer. The biggest difference between both of these different types of oil is really going to be in the way that they are, right? In a cured resin, after harvest, we're going to go ahead and cure that plant. That plant is going to kind of going to have some time to kind of sit out and really, bring up that high potency of THC, as it's still going to give you a nice flavor, but because it does cure and it sits out a little bit, you're definitely not going to get the same kind of flavor that you might get with the live resin, but you still are going to get 100% cannabis terpenes, and that's the biggest difference between, any of our other products that we offer, but also between anything else that's on the shelf. If we're looking at oil and the way that it's derived, and you're looking at what is going to be in your oil, when we say 100% cannabis, we mean that it is true to small batch, full spectrum. So you truly are getting a wedding cake. You truly are getting a super sour diesel, and there's nothing that is going to be infused after or added in after for flavor or potency, none of that stuff. It really is, it's gonna really be a staple line that we offer and a staple product that we offer. So as I was mentioning, the cured resin, right, it's gonna, after harvest, it's cured. The complex terps will develop and kind of, you get a different kind of oil. Then we have an extraction process. And then after the extraction process, it goes into the oil and into the cartridge, of course, after refining. With the cured resin, the main focus is potency. That is what we are offering in this cured resin line. 90% plus potency. It is going to have a bit more of an earthy, kind of piney flavor to it, but nonetheless still going to have a really good cannabis flavor, really good cannabis taste, a really bomb cannabis high. When we're looking at our live resin, that's going to be slightly different. With live resin, as with most live resins, it is flash. So after harvest, we freeze the plant immediately to preserve those terpenes that are found on the plant after harvest. A lot of those monoterpenes that give a lot of the very strong smell, a lot of the strong flavors, those are all preserved in the freezing process. So what does that mean for the oil? That means that when after it's gone through that freezing process, we then extract it. We're extracting nothing but the best and nothing but everything that was found on the plant, with the terpenes and all the terpenes, all the original flavor. So with that being said, our live resins right now testing at about 87% average, but that's not to indicate the kind of high you're gonna get from a live resin. As many know, a live resin at 87% can taste like or can give you a high that's 90+% as well. So I think the important thing to remember when you're thinking about Rove Featured Farms live and cured resin is that one is not better than the other. That is the biggest thing I preach to people all the time, is one is not better than the other. It's, you know, we can't look at it that way. It really is truly a matter of preference. Do you want something with a higher potency and a little bit, you know, a little bit more of an earthy cannabis flavor? Or do you want something that's going to taste exactly like the plant, that's also going to get you a really high potency, but really is focused on that flavor of the original strain? So with that being said, you know, when you're looking to decide what you want, I think you should give both a try, see what you like. They have some awesome strains available here at Mecca, so you definitely have a variety of some of our best featured farm options. Yeah. Oh my God. All right, so in our Featured Farms line, each box tells a story. So if we're looking at a life-size Rove box here, Featured Farms box, we have the Featured Farms premium live resin or premium cured resin. You have the strain name and the farm that it comes from. So this is super important. Your full transparency of what we are, what we are giving to you guys. So take advantage of that, knowing what you're smoking. It's a really awesome thing now in 2021 to be able to have that sort of transparency. If I'm gonna go ahead and turn this box over, really nice little sketch artwork here specifically with Dr. Rove is a cultivator and a farmer we work very, very closely with. You can, Google him and learn all more about him. And this also is going to tell you the strain name and what category, whether it's an indica, sativa hybrid. And then my favorite part, when I say each box tells a story, we truly tell a story. On the back of every Featured Farms box, we have a little snippet, a little story of the collab, how it came to be. Also, you have the Rove and the farm collab. So, like I mentioned, you have the transparency of knowing exactly where this cartridge came from and who cultivated what you are about to smoke. All right, so one more really cool thing, as if it couldn't get any better, is going to be our Rove Rewards QR code behind every Featured Farms and Rove product. This is a game changer, you guys. It is by far one of the best things we've done, along with our Featured Farms line. So what is this gonna do? So this is going to authenticate your Rove cartridges. You scan this QR code with the camera on your phone. It'll automatically populate up into the web browser a link. Once you select that link, you'll be see everything about the cartridge. You will be able to see what is in it. You will be able to see reviews about it. And most importantly, and even more cool, is that you actually can earn points for every single scan that you do for every single product. So every scan will get you points depending on whether it is a Featured Farm cartridge or a Rove Black Box, whether it's a half gram or a full gram. There's so many different ways to earn points, and even better, you will earn points. There's this QR on every single Rove product. When we're looking at this QR code and looking at the authentication, it's super important to us that we are transparent, as I've said already. With that being said, when you scan this QR code, you can actually see all of the different test results, be able to see the actual COAs so that you can see when this cart was tested, who it was tested by, what it tested for. So we're really honest in that sense, and we just want to keep it as simple as possible. So if you're whether you're looking to learn more about the cartridge that you're smoking, or you're looking to some points, there's a lot of different cool things that you can do with this QR code. With the points, as I mentioned, as you continue to scan, as you continue to scan these QR codes, you can create a profile through the Lucid Green app. So you would download the Lucid Green app. After you download the Lucid Green app, you'll create a profile. You can begin to scan, and those scans will continue to build up. You're going to continue to build up those points. You're going to continue to buy Feature Farm, continue to buy Rove, and as you build up those points, you redeem those things for super awesome swag items on our Rove Rewards store, which I can't even begin to explain to you how many cool items we have. We have masks, we have lanyards, we have our keychains, we have backpacks, the Rove banded backpacks, we have skateboards, if you can really get ambitious to what you can get in that store. So definitely check it out. Scan your QR code on the back of your product and get going and start earning those points. Check us out. I promise you won't be disappointed. Boom, bam, boom. I hope you can get some good stuff.